Hello, everybody. This is Renee from Paramount Solutions in Orlando, Florida. I am one of the booking agents here at Paramount Solutions. I've been doing this since 1997, and I love what I do. I actually get to hook up clients with excellent psychic readers. We are a privately owned psychic service. All of our readers are by phone. We test all of our readers before they can join us. They are all clairvoyant. Some of them use tarot cards. Some of them are psychic mediums. It just depends on what you're looking for. We can usually find somebody who works really well for you and your energy. We do love what we do. We've been doing this for over 20 years. We are a very honest service, very trustable, and we hope to help you soon. We do have, tonight I just wanted to talk a little bit about spirit guides because I think that this month might end up being a little bit rough for many of us, depending astrologically on where you are at. Hello to everybody who's joining us. It's always nice to see you. But it's going to be kind of a long month here because we have, last night we had the full moon, which is actually usually a pretty positive event, especially if you charge your crystals, which I did. I did it with these on this blanket outside in the moonlight. If you do that, and then you should be attracting some positive energy with the full moon. It just definitely can be some energy that can help you in this entire month that's going to be happening. We do have the Mercury Retrograde that is starting this weekend. We're currently in the pre-shadow phase for the Mercury Retrograde, meaning that many people are already being affected by the energy of the Mercury Retrograde, which often actually affects things like electronics. It affects communication. Mercury is the ruler of communication. So sometimes that does break down. So be sure to have a little extra time with things that are going to be happening this month. A little patience is also good. And also communicate as clearly as possible because sometimes the messages can be transcribed a little bit. The other thing that's happening this month is the lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse on the 21st. It's definitely going to, it will probably affect more male energies because the sun is the male energy versus the moon being female. So just know that, maybe some male energies will be having a little bit rougher time with that. I think that we're all going to feel a little bit of craziness just because of how there's just so many planets that are really, kind of in weird spots. So we definitely would say be patient and communicate effectively. Anyway, I did want to talk about spirit guides tonight because I think that spirit guides will be able to help you. And, with everything going on this month, I think that it's a fun thing to really focus on and to give thanks for, and then maybe to ask for help from them. Spirit guides are actually energies that are just kind of assigned to your soul, or they assign themselves to your soul, either before you enter the world or at a time of trouble in your life. They just are there to spiritually guide you and to help you through your life here in the physical world. We all make mistakes. They're kind of going to help you, possibly give you faith to move forward and or get through whatever you're going through. It's usually they affect the soul positively. Sometimes they can come from a higher power, and some guides are in animal form or even ancestral from your own family from the years before. So there's just a lot of really good kinship with your spirit guides. They are somebody or just an energy that is outside of your body in the crossover spirit world that's looking out for you to help you just navigate life, I guess. I think that's the way I would say it. They often leave signs for people. If you are maybe grieving or if you're going through something, sometimes your spirit guides will leave a sign. You will actually see those. A lot of people think that those signs are always just left from somebody who crossed that they know personally, but sometimes it can actually be a spirit guide that just has an affinity for your soul and is there to help you out. Signs of a spirit guide will include, and it could be many things, but obviously cardinals, seeing a male cardinal, seeing a four-leaf clover. There's just so many different ones. But there's also, it just can be very personal to you. Maybe something that stands out, something that you recognize from your childhood or something like that. It is a matter of paying attention to realize if your spirit guides are around. It could be a butterfly. They might remind you of a deceased loved one. But sometimes it's also just maybe your spirit guide saying, hey, you're on the right track, or hey, things are going, let's lift you up in a positive direction. Psychic mediums and clairvoyant readers can help you find and identify your spirit guides. Those are both, they're just energies from the other side that usually clairvoyant or psychic mediums can pick up on that energy. They're there to look out for you. An average person can have multiple spirit guides, or they could just have one. But usually they have, yes, smells can, sorry, somebody just asked, smells can definitely represent a spirit guide. They could also represent a crossover loved one, so it depends on what kind of fragrance it is. Because sometimes there's just a, undeniable fragrance that you're like, oh, I know that's my uncle or whoever it is coming through, but sometimes it's spirit guides that can do that too. So they do want to look out for you. They're generally thought to bring you into a more spiritual realm and to slow you down a little bit, maybe help you, give you wisdom and guide you in your life somewhere positively. In order to meet your spirit guides, we do recommend, usually a psychic reading is usually a good way to go. Otherwise, you can definitely meditate, keep a journal and meditate if you think that that energy is somewhere near you, so that you can maybe connect with them on your own. That does require a little bit of meditation, a lot of practice, and really anybody who's looking to do that themselves, I would say do a lot of reading, spiritual type of things. Read as much as possible about spirit guides and connecting with them, and then meditate, and really get to be familiar with energies that are crossed over. Usually a psychic can actually help you initially, though, to help you identify. That's usually really helpful. The spirit guides are there to help you spiritually. You cannot manage your spirit guides. So you can't control them. You can't tell them to go away. You can ask them for help. That is one thing that you can do. You can say, hey, can you help me through this? I just need some guidance or a sign that I'm doing the right thing. That is definitely something you can ask. We actually do encourage you to ask your spirit guides if you're looking for some sort of guidance, to physically ask them out loud, which might sound a little bit crazy, but if the energy is around and you're not asking them for help, maybe they, you definitely want to ask them for help. Let's see. And then usually, like, sometimes you can say, just I need a sign. And then maybe be like, maybe if I see a red flower, or if I see a hot air balloon, something crazy, something that's out of the ordinary, of something you don't normally see, then that can kind of help you realize if your spirit guides are around. Dreams are an excellent place to connect with your spirit guides, but it's always on their terms. So they will probably use your dream to maybe guide you a little bit in the right direction spiritually. That's just going to be kind of something that they would be interested in. And so you could have multiple spirit guides, so that can get a little bit confusing if you're trying to do this yourself at first, of exactly which energy is coming through at different times. So that is something that you might want to deal with a professional reader with. If you have any questions on any of this, we would love to help you. We've dealt with spirit guides for a very long time. We do love what we do, and we love our clients. We love to help them, navigate life, basically. We are very private. We do not ever share your personal information. And we do have excellent readers here that could definitely love to help. So we hope that you are well. We wish you well wishes for this month. It could be a little bit long month with the Mercury Retrograde and the solar eclipse. However, I think that it will be good. I think that we will all use this time to reflect and to be creative, and hopefully some new good things will come out of it. So if you need us, call us at 1-800-966-2294. We would love to help you. You can definitely check us out all over our Facebook page. We have tons of information. We have old videos up. Anything that you want on there is totally up to you. A lot of metaphysical and psychic type of information. All of our readers are clairvoyant, which means clear seeing. Some of them are psychic mediums. Some of them use tarot cards if needed. Obviously, a lot of them use spirit guides. So if you would like to have some help, or if you need to talk, we are here. Call us at 1-800-966-2292. If the name Pius keeps coming to your mind, could this be a spirit guide? I just saw this question. Could be. It could be. It could be a spirit guide, or it just could be a psychic. You're doing a mediumship type thing, so you could be picking up on a person. I would definitely pay attention to your feelings around when this entity is near you, so that you can tell maybe who it is or a little bit more about them. But definitely could be a spirit guide. So we hope that you are all doing well, and we hope you have a great week. If you need us, call us at 1-800-966-2294. Take care and have a good night. Thank you.